Hi everyone, my name is Eric. I completed my undergraduate degree at the University of Hong Kong's Faculty of Social Sciences back in 2018. The first job I got out of school was a corporate banking analyst with Citi Hong Kong. But after just slightly less than 2 years, I moved to Stanchart and pivoted to a rather different role within capital markets. So now I'm a specialist in ABS, which stands for Asset-Backed Securities Origination. As a front office analyst, my daily responsibilities include direct interaction with clients, various industry coverage groups, legal counsel, rating agencies, investors, as well as in most cases other co-arrangers. Before joining the career coaching program in 2016, I had really little understanding of what a standard recruitment process at most large and established companies look like and involves. So, but also perhaps the even bigger problem for me at that time was not knowing or not having enough information about what kind of grad opportunities are open to candidates like myself who don't have a degree in business. I've completed 4 internships during my undergrad years in hope of getting enough information for an informed decision for what to do for full-time. I've applied and eventually won the tickets for internships in audit, commercial real estate, conservation, NGO, and obviously banking. I wouldn't describe it as a perfect approach to take if you've already got a clear vision as to which industry fits you the best. But in my various situation, I regard these diverse experiences as tremendously useful for helping me eliminate options. I think everyone should choose their job based on interest and relative advantages. And that's probably why recruiters keep asking the same question. Do you know your own advantages? Do you know your own weaknesses? And if you do, I guess it won't be difficult for you to find the right job for yourself. And I'm very happy with what I'm doing, and I guess I'll stay for another 3 years before starting to consider my next move. Stephen has given me lots of help in every stage of career building and job hunting, but I especially want to highlight his expertise in interview prep. Owing to his own background and his experience in helping enormous amount of students before me, and a very strong and comprehensive database, Stephen and his team have guided me through all the different styles of interviews. For example, group discussion, case presentation, and competency-based questions, and etc. He's been very responsive on WhatsApp most of the time, and he also cheers me up when I was about to crumble. I think that's very important, and I truly appreciate that. I don't think there is any single element that made me stand out in my interviews, but I do believe there are a handful of deal breakers that warrant every interviewee's attention. For instance, first, it seriously damages your interviewer's impression of you if you were uncertain, if you sound uncertain about any achievement, experience, or skills that you've put on your own resume. And second, it also reflects poorly on you if you couldn't provide a convincing explanation as to why you're applying for this specific role. Also, last but not least, it's another common deal breaker if you behave or act excessively flippant or tense, because it shows you're either not taking this seriously enough, or you're not being able to cope with pressure. So I hope this helps you. Well, 2019 and 2020 are arguably the most challenging years for most part of the world, and for sure Hong Kong as well, given all those drastic socio-political changes that we've just gone through. As some of you may have already heard of, a lot of business including banks, have headcount freeze, and some law firms even introduce pay cuts. But even with these miseries, I think there are still ample opportunities in store, either locally in Hong Kong or overseas, for those who come prepared. That's why in this regard, I think Stephen and his team are definitely something every resourceful candidate should seriously consider and leverage to maximize your chance when hunting for jobs. So instead of just worrying about every uncertainty, I think we'll all be better off if we continue to acquire new skills and knowledge. So that's all my sharing, and good luck and all the best.